Hi everybody, Chris here from Truly Holistic. In this video we're going to talk about wanding, how we go about that and how do you do wanding. First of all, at Truly Holistic we have created and provided two different wands, which is the Ascension wand and the Manifestation wand. Okay, and just to know in regards to the differences, they hold different energetics, so they're completely two different animals. Right, so we've got the Ascension wand here, which has the three levels of you as an infinite consciousness, okay, which is presented within the elements earth, air, and water, okay. The Manifestation wand holds the energetics of what feeds your consciousness, okay, so it goes even further beyond source, the source of your energy. And this represents the energetics or the elements of fire and ether. And this is a new upgrade that we've actually presented now with the Manifestation wand, is we've added the eternity cubit, the eternity energetic to it, that is not only now just providing fire, but it's providing also ether. Okay, so this is the most expansive we've ever been able to go to. It's pretty cool. So they have two different purposes. This one is very much a mirror or a mimic of your heart. Your heart is your center of neutrality. It wants to always provide balance to everything. Okay? What we find within session work with people, why there's an issue or a problem, or why a part of their body is expressing something that makes that person at unease, is because they've been in a state of they've been unbalanced, okay, not providing or holding a state of balance. And it's usually when we go up into the head, into the mind and thought, where we lose our balance, because remember, our center of balance is our heart, okay. Our heart harmonizes and it neutralizes. It transmutes non-compatible field back into compatible field, okay? So this wand is very much got that role, that purpose. Now the energetics that are within these products are not something outside of you, they are found within you, okay? This is why we need to be in the heart space. We need to keep the heart open, because these are physical anchors of those energetics that are found within you. They are training wheels for your capability and capacity as a creative force in your own right. Okay. So these are heart tools. These are consciousness tools. The heart's extension of communication is feel, not thought. So if we're going to use the old paradigm of mind thought, these tools are not compatible with that. Mind, thought provide limitation. The heart, feel provides expansion. Okay? So that tool, we're going to be using it. I'm going to show you, for example, when we go into here and we wand the muscle, we transmute the expression of the muscle using this wand from tension, right? Something that makes you feel at unease, back into its natural state of a state of relaxation, from tension to relaxation, okay? Or something being inflamed and painful to no longer being inflamed and being painful, right? So that wand there. Now this wand here goes a bit further, where it changes matter, physical matter. We're transmuting matter here, but here we're completely changing it. So when we use that example of working on tissue, this one will be used to remedy scar tissue, adhesion, calcification, mutated tissue that would be deemed no longer part of your natural tissue, okay? This is where you use this wand, okay? Now, obviously, these are wands. This is what the video is all about, talking about wanding. But just having this wand or this wand in your field is enabling a facilitation of your expansion within you to be represented here as you live out your human experience, which is going to provide more energy, a reservoir of infinite energy and beyond, but also wisdom. That when you live your life and what you're observing and experiencing, that wisdom is going to provide greater insight into what that represents. And all the tools that we present here at Truly Holistic provide that to different degrees, as it depends what cubit measurement that tool is made from, which is being a physical anchor to those energies or those frequencies that it's facilitating. So let's get into the actual aspect of wanding. Okay, so let's bring, and what we're going to do is we're going to use our superpowers. And what are they? Our place of attention, our use of attention. Okay, we're doing this in every moment of our existence anyway, whether we're holding a wand or not. Okay, so it's very important to understand how you create reality, and how we create reality is in the little things, but they're actually big things because they're little things that are bound to every moment of your existence. Okay, so you need to have some discernment in regards to how you use your attention and intention, and what provides that. Dropping into that heart space, because this is your center of neutrality. This is your best discernment you've got, is your own heart. Okay, so when we're going to be using this, we're obviously going to be using our attention and directing it in a certain area, whether we're using our anatomy booklet or working on a client or a loved one or ourselves on our body. We're using our attention. We can, if we've got dowsing ability to find the specifics of what the issue is and we're going to voice it, that's your intention coupled with attention using the wand. You don't necessarily need to voice intention. Like, for example, if you know that this wand's transmuting tension into relaxation, you just need to wand the area. You don't necessarily have to say that. So let's get into it. I'm just going to bring the camera down so you can see a better viewpoint of it. Okay, so we've got the chart here. Let's just bring that like that. That's better. And we've got the wand. Okay, and what I would normally do is I have a very limp arm. Right, I'm going to have it real limp because feel is being subtle. It's being subtle. Mind and thought is very abrasive. Feel is very subtle. Okay, so I'm not going to direct this process. I'm directing my consciousness that's coming through me as a medium, as a conduit, to guide that process. So I'm just going to have that limp over there, right, over the chart. Okay. Let's see if we can make this a bit better. Yeah, like that. Okay, and what I would do is I would start it here, right? And I'd let it, like, and it's going to the head, right? Now you can see that it's going an anti-clockwise spin. Now I'm not telling it to do that. What that's facilitating is a vortex. Now vortex is flow. And everything about your vitality and wellness, the dependency on that is dependent on flow. Now, when we get into wormholes, stargates, portals, what is that? Flow. What is that? Geometry of vortex. Okay, so what this is doing, right, is transmuting the muscles from a tense state to a relaxed state. Obviously, I have some tension in my head at the moment. So that's what we do, and we just wand that, and again, I'm just allowing it to do it. And I just keep doing it until my arm's pulled away to another area, either another area or off the chart. See, there we go. See, it's just pulled me off there. So I'm just going to see, is there anything else? No. Okay, so now I'm going to go to, that was the anterior side, now the posterior side of the muscles, and let's see if it goes to anything there. Okay, a little bit between the shoulder blades. So we're just going to wand in that area, and I can feel that coming through my chest. Okay, so we're just wanding the muscles, which is mainly the trapezius muscle between the shoulder blades. A big muscle that connects into the base of the skull, goes over the neck, wings over to the shoulder blades towards the deltoid muscles. And about halfway down the back, it's a big muscle, it's a very important one. Okay, so it's going back to the neck, so it's really working hard on the trapezius muscle. Okay, and there we go. I'll just make sure, yep, it's going off the chart. So there's a perfect example of wanding, right? And again, you want to just go with it, and you want to use feel, not thought. Okay, you're not using the mind here, you're using the heart. Okay. So let's use the other one now, and let's see if there's anything it wants to pick up using this wand. Okay, let's see. We'll start with the anterior side. Yep. So we're just going to work anteriorly, so the head and the face, with the manifestation wand. As you can see here, I'm not using a verbal intention with this, but we're using attention. And I guess the tool has an inbuilt intention on its own anyway. Okay, so that's done. Now let's go to the posterior side. And we're just going to wand between the shoulder blades as well. You can see me moving and jerking all over the place because I'm really surrendering myself to the process and trying to feel every subtle change, because it's all done through feel. Okay. So that's wanding. Okay, and as you say, as I said earlier, you can use a booklet like this, which has muscles, nerve. You can do the same thing, working on the nervous system if let's say if someone's got an overactive nervous system and you need to just calm it down, wand it, right? Again, you differentiate which wand you want. Maybe you want to buy both wands and you start with this wand and then you do it with this wand. If somebody's got an overactive thyroid, underactive thyroid, you wand that person's thyroid. Use an anatomy chart. Okay, so these are how these tools are used. Again, especially this one to begin with, it's to provide balance to that area you're wanding. Whether that's a muscle, whether that's a gland, whether that's an organ, whether it's the liver, whether it's the thyroid, whether it's the brain, whatever you want. Now, if you're having issues of adhesion, scar tissue, the big C word, cancer, and those sorts of things, tumors, growths, then you want to go to this one, and you wand the area that you know where it is. Okay, so this is the wonderful tools, and this is how you use them. If you have any comments below, I'd be happy to answer those. If you're looking for these products, go to my product store at my website at trulyholistic.net/products. Please like this video. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you've really enjoyed the video and would like to see more. Until next time, catch you later.